Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's High C. Y'all already know what it is. Back with another type of video. Now this video probably isn't gonna get a lot of views, but it needs to be said. Because this isn't normally the type of content I make. I'm supposed to be making gaming content, but this needs to be said. Because this isn't really about Redfall. It's more of a problem with the gaming industry in general. Let's just get down to it. Redfall is trash. It's absolute garbage. I'm honestly appalled that they would release a bare bones game like this bad, and then have the audacity, they have the audacity to slap a fucking $70 price tag on it. They have the audacity to slap a $70 price tag on such a dog shit game. Now, it'd be one thing if the game is genuinely good, but it's just buggy. Like, what's the one I can name off? Like, Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor is actually a good game. It's just buggy and it's not optimized, right? Let me see. Let's see if we can find one. Yeah, Jedi Survivor is a good game. It's just poorly optimized. Once they fix up that game, it'll be solid. But Redfall it's kind of a symbol of where the gaming industry is kind of headed, right? Because now what these gaming companies are doing is they're releasing games they're releasing trash games and they're slapping a high price tag on it. Y'all need to stop falling for this shit. What else? What other games did they do this with? They did it with Cyberpunk, they did it with Battlefield 2042, and now they're hustling y'all with Redfall. Stop falling for it. Y'all need to wait for reviews. Y'all keep giving these companies money. Y'all keep letting them hype y'all up with these games, but y'all aren't saying, "Hey, hold up. It's $70. Let me just wait. Let me see some gameplay. Let me see how it runs before I even think about buying the game." But no, why are y'all still pre-ordering these games? These gaming industries, they don't even make, this isn't even a game. They don't really make games anymore. It's the same shit. They make a bare bones game. They get a couple of good animators to whip up a cool looking cinematic to hype up the game. They whip up a cool cinematic to hype it up. They give y'all 5 minutes of gameplay. Like when I saw Redfall, I already knew, this is suspect, because we barely saw gameplay. The only shit I was interested. I'm like, a vampire, like a supernatural shooter. Okay, like that's a solid idea. But they barely showed any gameplay up until the release, which was sus. I'm like, okay, and we only saw the cinematic cutscene that looked cool. They did the same thing with Cyberpunk 2077 and fucking Battlefield 2042. They released cinematic while having a trash game. Y'all get hype. They get y'all to pre-order. They release a trash game. They get paid. They get that $70 in their pocket. Y'all get a trash game. Y'all complain. They take a year, or they take their sweet ass time making the game playable. Like, how many times are y'all gonna fall for this shit? Y'all need to make these devs, y'all need to make them be developers. I guess. Like, when I was going into the 2042 comments and people were saying, yeah, the game's playable. People were like, no. Y'all need to make an example out of these devs. Y'all need to let them know, hey, y'all can't just make a shit ass game and then make it better later. No, that's not how that works. Gamers, y'all need to make a stand. Y'all need to be like, hey, I'm gonna need to see 15-20 minutes of gameplay or I'm not buying the game, period. You know what Redfall reminds me of? It reminds me of, what was that Last of Us game? It was the Last of Us type game that got hyped up, that people were excited for. They released gameplay and it looked like something they went into Unreal Engine 4 for like 20 minutes and scrapped up. Fuck. What was it called? The day before. The game, like the idea of the game existed, but the game itself wasn't even being developed. This isn't even a game. Like 30 FPS, no 60 FPS on consoles. It's trash. It's trash. But now all of a sudden y'all are upset. I knew it was a hustle from the jump. I knew it. Y'all gotta develop that spidey sense. They're not releasing gameplay. They gave y'all a cool looking cinematic to hype up the game, and y'all are like, that's fishy. $70. That's fishy. Hey, can we see gameplay? Just be patient. That's fishy. No demo? That's fishy. This is an independent IP. The best way to show off an independent IP is through a demo. Nope, no demo. Review embargoes. That's fishy. And then y'all are all of a sudden surprised when they come out with this shitty ass game. These game developers will only learn once y'all make them learn. Stop giving them money. Stop giving them pre-orders. Don't let them fool y'all with this false hype. These gaming industries, all they care about is money. And y'all want to blame it on the shareholders. Y'all want to blame it on well, they're the ones who make them. No. The developers knew that this game was in the state of it, the state that it was in. Like, let's stop the cap. They knew this wasn't a good game. This is not a $70 game. This is a $10 game at the absolute maximum. But they gonna slap a $70 price tag for this. Let's look at this. Hold up.
Redfall is $69. Oh shit! You can buy the $100 edition. Oh wow! I don't understand why these companies think they can start charging $70.
The only reason they get away with this shit is because y'all let them. Once y'all stop pre-ordering, once y'all stop hyping it, once y'all say, hey, let's wait. Let these YouTube reviewers do what they're paid to do. Look at the gameplay before y'all buy the game. I get it. Y'all can refund. I get it. But these game developers need to be taught a lesson. Y'all need to teach them that, hey, y'all can't just be releasing these trash games and then fix it later and expect it to be all good. No. Especially with Arcane, who released Prey and Deathloop. Deathloop was but they released Prey. They released a couple of other titles. Y'all need to teach them, like, no. Y'all gonna need to earn our trust back after that. Even Atomic Heart. Even Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart wasn't really that well received, but you can tell, hey, there was effort. There was heart put into it. The elements just didn't really mold together well. But look at the environment. Look at these fights and everything. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Where's the final fight? Okay. Well, y'all know what I'm trying to say. The environments were good. The gunplay was all right. The boss fights were really good. Like Atomic Heart, you can tell there was at least some heart put into it. With Star Wars is a solid game. It just has optimization issues. This is just straight up just blasphemy that y'all keep letting these gaming companies get away with this shit.
Garbage. I couldn't even stomach an hour of this game. CPU fall. Product refunded.
Like, bro, what? $70.
I love how he says, I can do this forever. I think that's the best part.
Dude. Are you fucking joking? This game, it's broken.
Wow.
It's not even a game. First off, it's a mid-game.
This looks like a great game, guys.
They advertised it as an open world. Nope, didn't even get that. And it's buggy. Look at that.
Oh, there you go.
Rendering issues.
This is the in-game music, right?
Game constantly crashing, because we saw Angry Joe play it. His game was constantly crashing. Look at all this. Look at that. Like, if this was a $10 like indie game, if this was a $5 indie game, I'd be like, okay. But this is supposed to be a AAA fucking title. This is supposed to be a AAA title. And now we're supposed to be getting Starfield? We got 15 minutes of gameplay. Look at this. Now people are like, yo, I don't know about Starfield anymore. Because this is Redfall is a AAA title. Think about that. Think about that. I'm telling y'all, the gaming industry is starting to get more and more and more like the movie industry, where there's trash effects, there's trash visuals. We haven't gotten a good movie in years. John Wick and Avatar 2, I heard it was decent. John Wick 4 was the only good movie we've gotten in the past few years. Think about that. Movie industry, by the way, gaming industry is headed down the same path because all these guys care about is money. They don't care about making quality products anymore. Stop rewarding them if they haven't given y'all a solid product. Okay? It's the only way this is gonna change. Y'all need to start. Don't show them with words. Show them with your actions. Be like, we need to see more. When it comes to Starfield, be like, we need to see more. We need to see every aspect of this game. Y'all don't gotta show us everything, but we need to see a full stream of gameplay before I think about buying this game. When it came to Elden Ring, they didn't have a problem showcasing that game. Elden Ring was the only game I ever pre-ordered, and holy fuck, that did not disappoint. You want to know why? Because I know trash when I fucking see it. Y'all need to develop a spider sense for like, be like, that's us. We need to see more gameplay. I'd rather them delay the game, just delay it. If it's not in working order, just delay it. We will survive. But it's not about that. These people know what the fuck they know what the fuck they're doing, y'all. Like, hang on. Where's history? I'm sorry, y'all. This is Redfall. This is more of a rant. But these guys, they know what the fuck they're doing. Okay, they know that the game looked like this, and they didn't do shit. They didn't tell anybody. They're like, yo, we're gonna mark it down. Y'all can try it. Y'all can try it out. We're still working on it, but we're gonna lower it. We're gonna release it. We're gonna fix it along the way. They didn't even say that. They let y'all niggas pay $70 for a busted ass game, and now all industries are going down this route. They did it with COD. They did it with Cyber. They did it with. They're starting to do it. I don't like it. Sony is the last stand. Sony and PlayStation. Hey, we can complain that they delay their games, but they communicate and we get solid releases. I haven't gotten a bad release once. We got Elden Ring. We had God of War Ragnarok. We had Spider-Man Remastered. We had Miles Morales. Destruction All Stars was trash. And we got Resident Evil 4 Remake. Resident Evil 4 Remake is ready to go off the jump. Amazing game. I haven't played Resident Evil 4, but I heard really good things about it. Reward the developers who give a fuck about y'all, who give a fuck about y'all giving a quality product. Stop letting these super cool cinematics fool you. Stop letting the hype fool y'all. Just be like, hey, y'all are the consumer. Y'all can make demands. Be like, we need to see more gameplay. That's it. Stop believing the hype. Stop letting y'all fool y'all with the pre-order. Gamers need to make a stand. We need to make a stand. Y'all need to make a stand. Stop letting these devs get away with this bullshit. Rant over. Redfall rant over. And then of course, I didn't buy the game because I'm not stupid. I did not buy this game. I was going to buy the game. And then I went online, did my due diligence because it was $70 fucking, and I realized, yeah, this game's trash. Stop letting them get away with it. Make a stand, guys. Y'all are the consumers. Y'all are the ones that these investors and these developers are trying to please. Start making demands. Start telling them with y'all wallets. That's the only way this is going to change. The only reason they release these shitty ass games, they do this shit, is because they know y'all are itching for the next new product. They're like, hey, we're gonna give y'all a cutscene and give y'all a little bit of gameplay, and boom, there. No more information till release. Y'all end up spending $70 on a broken ass fucking game, and they take their sweet time trying to fix it. And then they mark it down like 10% when it's finally fucking playable. No more. This is it. This is where we draw the line. This is supposed to be a AAA fucking title, y'all. Think about that. AAA title. Stop falling for it, bruh. Stop falling for it. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think. I kind of started a few times, but still kind of getting used to recording. Yeah, if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel for the few people who are gonna see this. Join the Discord, talk shit, got shit going on. Nice little community over here. Yeah, let me know what y'all think. Yeah, gaming industry, like, stop letting them get away with it, bro. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.